Under the lights in the heart of Indiana at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, a new chapter begins tonight. The regular season is over, the points have been reset, and now just 10 drivers remain, all chasing one goal. Welcome to the Hoosier 100, the opening battle of the playoffs. For some, it's a chance to strike first and set the tone. For others, it's all about survival. 145 laps on IRP will test patience, aggression, and nerves like never before. One mistake could shake up a championship run, and one move could defy it. The pressure is higher, the margin for error is gone, and the road to the title starts right here. 10 drivers, 4 rounds, and only one champion. This is the Hoosier 100. Let's go racing! And good evening, racing fans, and welcome to the Green Flag Racing Network. I'm Robert McKay, and I am covering here live at Indianapolis. Sorry about that. Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. As we have a little bit of a tech issue. Alrighty, sorry about that, folks. Don't exactly know what happened there, but we are back live here at IRP, and we're rolling through the starting grid. Robert Wilhelm, Matt Sedars, row number 2. The 16, the 41, row 3. The 6 and the 88, row 4. The 70 and the 3, row 5. The 13, the 42, row 6. And the 8 on the final rows. The pace car pulls off here. And we're racing here at IRP. Aaron staying down to the bottom. Here comes Mike Hauser trying to make something work here at the top. Staying out to an early lead, but here comes Hauser from just behind, and the 6 is around. And we stay green as the 41's already. He tags the 3, and the caution's out. This is the first caution in over 3 races, and it happens on lap 2 here at IRP. Let's pull out the replay and see what happens. Okay, so that's the incident there at the 6, just some kind of a bad bump. And then just looks like that 41 machine, that's Bobby Holman, kind of just gets loose there at the front of the pack. Tags the 3, getting involved, hard damage to the back of that 3 machine. Let's see if we can't pull in that 41. Hey Bobby, it's Robert McKay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Hey there.
Hey, a little bit of an interesting wreck there. Just kind of get loose off of 4, or what exactly happened there? Walk us through it.
I tried to overcompensate because I checked up The blue truck beforehand, I didn't quite see the number. I tried to overcompensate coming out of that turn, make up some of that speed, and I got loose.
Yeah, IRP, a very tricky track. Definitely a lot different from the other two tracks we've raced out so far. How does that truck feel tonight?
It feels good. I just gotta be more patient than I was.
Yeah, patience, especially at short tracks, is the name of the game. So I'll let you focus. Good luck.
Alrighty, have a good night.
You too. Another driver involved, and that is the 3 of Hayden Williams, who's coming out pit road now. Let's bring him in. Hayden Williams, Robert McKay in the booth. You got a copy?
I gotcha.
All right, just kind of got tagged there. Walk us through it. How's the damage on the truck? Could you get most of it fixed, or do you think that wreck might affect you here a little bit longer?
No, it is only 30 seconds of damage. I took most of it. I think I got 15 seconds left, maybe, but it shouldn't hurt it too bad.
Yeah,
thought I had it cleared, and it just clipped me a little bit. So
first Ram driver I've interviewed so far in the season. How does this new truck feel compared to the Chevy? And what are your thoughts on it?
I'm gonna be honest, I can't really tell a difference, except for my luck. I wreck in the Ram, and I don't in the Chevy, so I might have to go back.
Oh, hey, it looks a lot better. Just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe wrecking, but it looks better doing it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you later. Hopefully that luck turns around for you in that Ram machine.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Lights of the pace car are off. We are doubling up here. 1 to green, presented by Slim Chickens. Coming through turns 3 and 4. It's 27 to 43, lead the field once again, but keep an eye out on that 22, that Ram truck there on the inside. Gonna make something happen here. They're gonna try to come through the restart zone, and we're back green here at IRP. Great launch there by the 27, allowing the 43 to get down to the inside. Single filed out so far. Got a Hornets S back here, though. And remember, this is the playoffs. Drivers are fighting for position. So the intensity has definitely turned up here in the Platinum Truck Series. That's with 3 wide right ahead. See that 44 Matt Sidar is not getting a good start there. Gotta drop it back. There's the 88 of Bobby Hadaway, also in a Ram. Your leader, Aaron Stanton, still out to the lead by about 5/10. Mike Hauser starting to charge up from behind here. Let's ride on board back. There we go. Running on board the back here, the 27. This is Aaron Stanton. This is on board the 42 of 43 of Mike Howitzer. He gets loose there. See a 27 struggling as the caution comes out. That's Travis Farmer. A lot of damage to the front of that race car. Yeah, a lot of damage there. Let's roll the tapes here and see exactly what happened. This looked like the 42 and the 13 get into it. Hard impact in the wall there for the 13. And the 16 of Elijah Fisher. Just nowhere to go. That's a hard impact in the wall there from Elijah Fisher. Let's bring him in. Elijah Fisher, it's Robert McKay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, hard impact in the wall there. Just kind of an unfortunate situation. Not really have anywhere to go. How much do you think that damage is going to affect you tonight?
You know, honestly, I just pushed the button to see what the crew chief said, and it said no damage. So we'll check it out here on pit road and actually see if there is anything. But I don't know. I don't know. This track's kind of different. We'll have to see over the course if that is going to affect us. 'Cause short tracks, I don't know if the bumper needs to be on it.
Well, for me, it's mostly, I mean, you hit that kind of quarter panel there. So my biggest concern as a driver would be the tires and how they may be out of rotation or toe link may be knocked or whatever. Because that'll affect you more than the bumper.
Yeah, well, it looks like we didn't have anything. I'm very surprised as well, so thank you, iRacing, I guess, for being nice to me.
The racing gods have prevailed. Well, yeah, hopefully the racing gods stay in your favor, and good luck.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. That was the 16 there of Elijah Fisher. There's a new leader in town, and that leader is the 43 of Mike Howitzer. Aaron Stanton coming down pit road, currently sitting in 6th. But I have absolutely no doubt that he will be right back to the front very shortly. Lights on the pace car about to go off here. Yeah, lights on the pace car are off. We are 1 to go here. Pace car is off. Rolling through the restart zone here. And we're green flag racing back at IRP. Great launch there from the 43. Over almost a second here. Here comes the 6 diving down low, the 88 having to dive up. The 22 playing defense here on multiple drivers. Got the 44 of Matt Sadar trying to make something work. Here comes Aaron Stanton trying to work his way back through the field. Currently trying to get past that 22 of Rob Wilhoit. Let's just see, he gets it done. 22 though on the attack. So here Aaron Stanton sets the fastest lap. He is back on the charge. You see the 27 going to dive down to the bottom of the 43. We have a battle for the lead. See the 27 all over the back bumper of the 43. Let's go to a wider camera angle here. As the 27 takes the high side, heading down the front stretch. That 27 Airthan, he is just bad fast tonight. On the top side. Trying to make it work. And he gets it done. The 27 back out to the lead. So you got a battle going on back here. Elijah Fisher trying to work his way up through the field. Really trying to make quick work of the 88 here. 2 Rams ahead of him. 2 Fords behind those Rams. Manufacturer on manufacturer battle here. So 16 goes and dives deep into 1. Doesn't make it work. As the 88's in the wall and the caution's out. Huge wreck for the 88. Let's pull up a replay and figure out what happened here. And you can see 16 just comes up the track, doesn't realize it, hooks the 88, and hard in the wall goes Bobby Hadaway. Let's bring in the 88 here. Hey, Bobby, it's Robert in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
All right, and it's an unfortunate situation there. You think it was just a misjudgment there by the 16, or what do you think happened?
Man, I don't know. I was so focused on hitting my lines there, and the next thing I know, I spun around. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, it looks like the 16 kind of just got up into you. Just the product of hard racing.
Yeah, probably so.
It was just
too early for it, but...
well, it's the playoffs. The intensity is definitely heating up. Just talked with the 3 there under the last caution. You were also running a Ram. How's the new manufacturer been treating you?
Pretty good so far. I just hadn't had any luck.
That's what the 3 said. But hey, it looks better. Just saying.
Yeah, I like it. I'm a Chrysler guy anyway, so it's right up my alley.
Yeah, I drive a Ram, so it's kind of works out. So hopefully your luck turns around there, and good luck.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. There's the 88 there in that Mopar Ram truck machine. You see the 88 trying to catch back up to the field here. Field doubling up. We are 1 to go here at IRP. Gonna cut over here to the pace car. Rolling off at 2, this field doubling up. We're coming to 30 laps of 145. 3 cautions already, more than the last 4 races combined. Pace car pulls off. You see, and we're green racing again here at IRP. 27 off to a fantastic lead, but here comes the 43. He's not going to try to let him pass. But that's 27. Man, he's been back fast all night long. Behind him, the 22 diving down deep by the 6. Trying to make something work in that Ram machine. Not a lot of luck has been on Ram's side since they're entering into the series as he drops to 5th. See here, 2 wide back here, tight squeeze there for the 44, but he makes it work. It's the 41 gets spun. Almost comes up. We stay green. Kind of a bad block there from Bobby Hallman. Driver's diving into turn 1 here now. As the 6 gets bumped out of the way. Not going to be happy with that one here. Colton Ward up to third. So here we're single filed out. Lap 34 of 145. We're going to gut away, but don't worry, you almost a thing. We're going with Reflag Racing Network side by side. This broadcast production is brought to you by our great friends over at Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. They don't use artificial dyes and contains vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. Next time you go to buy W's great products, be sure to use our code GFRN for 10% at checkout. That is GFRN for 10% at checkout.
Hey you, yeah you. Are you tired of endlessly scrolling on trading paints trying to find that perfect paint scheme but it never seems to be there? Well, I got the solution for you. Griffin Race Paints. Griffin Race Paints just did a massive price cut. And also, for the rest of the year, you'll also be getting a 45% off discount. GRP 45. Always remember, Griffin Race Paints adds an extra 200 horsepower to your hot rod. Griffin Race Paint, where design meets performance.
The Inspired Racing League Cup Series.
Last gas down to the bottom. Hauser down to Blind Mike. Hauser takes Chicagoland and his first win in Inspired.
Where the best of the best duke it out every week for that sweet taste of victory.
Another caution right now with change every day. Oh, speaking of cautions, there they go. God's almighty damn. Ty Wilson.
Where legends rise and underdogs thrive.
And hard, buddy, you got permission to burn it down for the 7th time this season.
But even the best of the best have to start somewhere.
Brother Garrett Jenkins, Josh Henderson up here in the booth. Buddy, you finally got it.
This is the
This broadcast production is brought to you by our great friends over at Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. They don't use artificial dyes and contains vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. Next time you go to buy Dubby's great products, be sure to use our code GFRN for 10% at checkout. That is GFRN for 10% at checkout.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Oh, did you cry?
Alrighty, welcome back here to IRP. Sorry for the mix-up there. I don't exactly know what happened under commercial break, but we are under caution.
Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known.
See if I can find what happened.
To stay in a place, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online.
Fisher, welcome back to the booth. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty there. Couldn't see exactly what happened on the caution. Mark giving us a radio replay of it.
The lapper kind of got involved with the take the right lane, and I guess he
Too
turned
afraid to find that you change your mind.
Didn't see it, so I don't know.
Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll find out more later on. Thank you.
It's a suicide dive, just knew when you die and question everything you know.
16 there, Elijah Fisher.
Such a fucking waste of time.
95 to go.
Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online.
Over the 42. See, Aaron Stanton done. He's wrecked out of the race. This allows everyone else to kind of have a fighting chance here, because if he was a fast car, unfortunate to see him out. You see the 42 bump the 16 out the way. I'm trying to get our timing tower to work. Here we go. See here, the 3 is making progress, starting to work his way up through the field. Mike Howitzer trying to catch up with the field. As the 6 is around, he stays at the bottom of the track and through the grass, and we'll stay green. See, here comes the 3 on the bottom, trying to change that luck. You got teammates here, both running Ram. Trying to make something work here. See here, they're trying to make something work. Got the 44 Matsudar's though, kind of in the middle of that. Got the 88 there on the top side. '88 dives down low. See Bobby Hadaway down to 7th. But Hayden Williams trying to turn his luck around. He's sitting in 3rd. Elijah Fisher battling with the leader here. Right on board with 16. See here, Elijah Fisher keeping on the tail of Ward very well, staying within that kind of 2/3 bubble, coming to 81 to go. Yeah, a lot closer racing than we've seen in previous weeks at Charlotte and Watkins Glen and all that. Kind of a nice refresher from the kind of single file racing we've been seeing. Got a lot of battles going on throughout the field, and I'm loving this. So you got the 70 battling with the 88 back here. The 88 dives up. Here comes the 70. He's going to get it done on the outside. The 70 up to 7th. The 88 down to 8th. Elijah Fisher still trying to make work there up to 42, but he's starting to pull away just a little bit. Down to about 3/10, coming to 77 to go. to 74 to go here. The 16 still trying to chase down the 42. The 3 of Hayden Williams trying to make work of the 16. Now the 16 is kind of in an interesting situation. He's trying to put pressure on the 42, but now he has pressure from the 3, and the 3 has pressure from the 44. So it'll be interesting to see how these 3 drivers kind of handle this. Trying to make something work on the 16. Colton Ward's now pulled away to about a second. There's not much that he's going to be able to do there. Now he's really just got to play defense or against that 3, because as he pulls off and comes down pit road. See the 16 here coming down pit road. The 3 moves up to second. Interesting pit strategy there by the 16. Let's see if it plays out or not. Yeah, these drivers separated by about 12 seconds. The closest battle we have right now on track is between this 3 and the 44. Now the 44 has been struggling all night long. Let's see if he can't do anything. See the 44, now there's about a second gap between these 2 drivers here, coming to 66 to go. The 6 trying to pass the 88 here. See the 6 makes quick work of the 88, dives up to the outside and makes it work. The 6th up to 8th. Yeah, you see here, Colton Ward extends his lead out to about 2 seconds here. Coming to 61 to go. 44 makes it down pit road. The 43 stays out. Elijah Fisher passes Matt Tadars, who's just now coming off pit road. So currently, 2 drivers down a lap. Matt Tadars and Elijah Fisher, 2 drivers that came down for fuel and tires so far. See, all these other drivers on 36, 35 lap stints. So it really makes you wonder how far you can go on a set of fuel and tires, and whether or not the 16 to 44 here are trying to undercut and play the long game. Coming to 59 to go. We're going to cut away, but don't worry, you won't miss a thing because we're going side by side. This broadcast production is brought to you by our great friends over at Dubby Energy. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. They don't use artificial dyes and contains vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. Next time you go to buy W's great products, be sure to use our code GFRN for 10% at checkout. That is GFRN for 10% at checkout.
Hey you, yeah you. Are you tired of endlessly scrolling on trading paints trying to find that perfect paint scheme but it never seems to be there? Well, I got the solution for you. Griffin Race Paints. Griffin Race Paints just did a massive price cut. And also, for the rest of the year, you'll also be getting a 45% off discount. GRP 45. Always remember, Griffin Race Paints adds an extra 200 horsepower to your hot rod. Griffin Race Paint, where design meets performance.
The Inspired Racing League Cup Series.
Last gas down to the bottom. Hauser down to Blind Mike. Hauser takes Chicagoland and his first win in Inspired.
Where the best of the best duke it out every week for that sweet taste of victory.
Another caution right now with change every day. Oh, speaking of cautions, there they go. God almighty damn. Ty Wilson.
Where legends rise and underdogs thrive.
And Harper, he got permission to burn it down for the 7th time this season.
But even the best of the best have to start somewhere.
Brother Garrett Jenkins, Josh Henderson up here in the booth. Buddy, you finally got it.
This is the
Welcome back here to IRP, coming up 47 laps to go. 42 still your... Alright, coming to 10 to go here. Fixed all of my mic issues, finally. But as I was saying, while my mic wasn't on, pit strategy. I think that the 16, it is far too late now. I think that these drivers can honestly make it to the end. Because I'm looking at this, coming to 10 to go, unless you're playing the extremely long game, these trucks may be able to make it to the end. So it's kind of an interesting strategy to get the 16 pulled off. Now he's sitting in 4th, right? He's almost guaranteed a top 5. So it's a good strategy nevertheless. But it's kind of interesting seeing how it played out here towards the end. And I just didn't think that he worked it completely in his favor. See the 16 trying to make quick work of the 6. The 6 is a lap down. Quickly gets by his teammate there. Coming to 6 to go. I was talking about it before we went on commercial, or before we cranked it up here. It's a little bit off topic from racing, but I had probably one of the greatest experiences of my life this morning. And I just wanted to say that if you have a goal, if you have a dream that you really, really want to achieve, go out there and go do it. I've been dreaming of doing something for over a year. And this morning, in front of over 1,000 people, it finally came true. And I'm not going to bore you with the details, but now I am representing 6 of 6,000 students that compete in career technical education competitions, ranging from diesel to medical. Again, not going to bore you with the details, but yeah, this is a moment in my life, and if you want to go do something, go do it. Don't let anybody stop you, because I did it, and I feel like I'm on top of the world. Anyway, coming here to 3 to go, nobody stopping Ward. 10 seconds is the car behind him. What a dominating win, a dominating way to kick off the playoffs, kick off his campaign here in the Inspired Racing League Platinum Truck Series playoffs. Coming to 2 to go. Nobody is going to stop him coming through turns 1 and 2. Let's ride on board here coming through the final lap. Coming to the white flag, we have 1 lap to go here, sponsored by Hudson Auto Works. Coming down the backstretch, nobody stopped him. What a strategy here. What a stint, spending over 95 laps on a set of tires. The 42 comes across the checkered line. Colton Ward wins the opening round of the playoffs. What a race it's been here for the 42. What a race it has been The 13 burning it down. Let's take a look through the running grid here presented by M&S Welding and Repair. Colton Ward gets the win done over Hayden Williams by about 11 seconds. Rob Wilhoit, Elijah Fisher, Mike Howitzer, Matt Sidars, Joseph Maddox, Justin Greenlee, Bobby Hadaway, and Travis Farmer round out the top 10. With Aaron Say and Bobby Holman and Jackson Hadaway finish rounding out the rest of your field as the 42 burns it down. What a burnout here for the 42. Just shredding it. See the 13 joining him. He's burning it down to the cords until he blows the motor or both. While he does that, let's interview our top 3. Finishing here in the 3rd position, we have Rob Wilhoit. Let's bring him in. Rob, it's Robert McKay here in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
What a race, finishing in 3rd, but no one was able to touch Colton Ward tonight. How does it feel?
I'm happy with 3rd place. I'm just glad I was able to hold off Elijah there at the end, kind of blocking his line, taking it away from him, trying to make it hard for him because I knew he was on fresher tires than what I had. That second, well, I think it was when Aaron got wrecked is when I pitted for tires. So back on, I think that was like what lap between like 45 and 50. So. Yeah, I just was trying to stretch it to be a one-stop and see how long I could go with it, and coming home P3 is not too bad, though.
Yeah, not at all, especially since the playoffs have started. Every point matters. How do you feel going into the next round?
I believe I'd have to look at the schedule, but I'm pretty sure one of the tracks that we're getting ready to go to is not my best track, so
it's Darlington next week.
Yeah, so Darlington, I typically am not the best at, but so I definitely had to have a strong finish here this week to kind of make up for that one, and then come back strong for Homestead in Kansas to try to get myself into a spot where I can make that Final 4.
Yeah, and honestly, you've been fast all season on a variety of tracks, so I have no doubt in my mind that you'll do great. Finishing 3rd, go celebrate. Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Finishing in the 2nd position here at IRP is the 3 of Hayden Williams. Let's bring him in. Hayden, looks like the luck's turned around for you in that Ram machine. How's it feel to finish 2nd tonight?
Oh, it feels great, especially driving the truck with 95 lap old tires.
Yeah, and I mean, there is no catching Colton Ward. He made those, I don't know how he did, but he made those tires last and still had it in him to burn it down to the cords. I mean, but what a race. Rallying from the back, coming to the front, not leading, but the 22 trailing you by 6 seconds. It's got to feel good.
Oh yeah, it feels great. Congrats to Colton. He always wins. It'd been nice if I could win, but I'll take 2nd. Good points.
Yeah, great points indeed, especially going into the playoffs. Next week, Darlington. How you feeling about that?
I'm not really good at Darlington, but I'm not terrible at it, so I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, well, the best of luck to you, and we'll see you next week, hopefully in a good throwback scheme.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right, and last but certainly not least, winning the race by over 11 seconds is the 42 of Colton Ward. Colton Ward, welcome to the booth. Congrats on the win. How does it feel?
Oh, that thing was fast tonight.
Gee, what was the giveaway? Yeah, I mean, you blew the doors off the competition.
Yeah, I was trying to not drive it into the turns. I was just easing it in there, seeing if that would work, and then slowly but surely just started pulling away there.
Yeah, and it worked out in your favor. Were you ever worried about the 16 there and that different pit strategy, or did you kind of know that it was too early or too late to pit there?
Like when he was on older tires when he started up front.
Yes.
I honestly thought I was gonna like pull away from him, but I wasn't like going 100% there either. I was just trying to stay right in front of him there, and then I was just hoping he was gonna fall back there. But he stayed there for a good amount of time, and then he came back in.
Yeah, he did. And honestly, I thought it was going to work, but in the end, it just didn't. I feel like if he pitted a little bit later, he could have caught up, but hey, you got the win. 11 seconds. Go celebrate.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even realize I could have made it on fuel until like 60 to go. I was like, oh, I can make it.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could go that far on fuel. Like,
Yeah, it was I had about 8 laps of fuel left at the end.
Yeah, I didn't even know that you could go that far. I was thinking 70, 80 laps. Y'all definitely proved me wrong, that's for sure. Alright, go celebrate.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, of course. And before I sign off for the night here at IRP, well, a lot of y'all congratulating me in the comments for the comment I made earlier. So before I let off, kind of wanted to clarify on what it was. Let me pull up the image here. This is from closing ceremonies that I had to go to at 5 o'clock this morning. That's me. They're all the way on the left near the podium. Basically what it is it's called Skills USA. It is a CTSO program. So if you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically a nonprofit organization that helps students kind of find their place in the workforce by allowing them to compete in a various amount of competitions, whether that be, engineering or mock trial like I did, or all of the, or engineering, mechanical, medical, job interview. I mean, it's all over the place. So I am the secretary for the entire state. Each state has their own representatives and candidates. So, yeah, something cool that I did. So, just remember, if you ever have something you want to achieve, don't let anyone say that you can't. That's everything from me. I'm Robert McKay. This has been IRP here at the Green Flag Racing Network for the Platinum Truck Series. And I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching.